friends, how are you? Hope all of you are well. I'm here again with you to discuss or to share the model answer of a Q card. And these Q cards are being asked in the exams these days. So let's start. The Q card is describe someone older than you whom you admire, someone who is older than you. So I will tell you at the end of this video the difference between older and elder. There are four subpoints. The very first one is who is this person? Means you have to tell the name of the person or your relation of the person, and he or she could be your family member, could be your friend, could be your relative, or could be your teacher, or maybe somebody else. कोई और भी हो सकता है. How you know him? How you know him or her? This person, आप इसको कैसे जानते हो? So if you were talking about the family member, so there is no need to answer this question. अगर आप किसी family member के बारे में बोल रहे हो तो आपको इस सवाल का जवाब देने की जरूरत नहीं है. If you say that he is my elder brother or she is my elder sisters or mother or father, so you need not answer this question. Next one is what kind of things you like to do together. So when you are together, जब आप दोनों इकट्ठे होते हो तो what sort of things do you like to do together? So you can say that we meet together, we discuss problems, listens to songs, and stand by each other. Okay, and the last one is how you feel about this person. आप इस person के बारे में क्या feel करते हो? Why you admire him or her? आप उसको क्यों पसंद करते हो? So how do you feel about this person? One thing can be said about almost everyone, that I feel blessed to have such a person in my life. I feel blessed to have such a person in my life. So before we start the answer, I will give you certain words which could be used in this one. So vocabulary is a dynamic person. A dynamic person is a person who has many calibers, who is able to think from different perspective, जो एक चीज को अलग अलग ढंग से सोच सकता है और विचार कर सकता है, can give the solutions. You can say the word cool-headed and calm and patient. They are three words. ये तीन वर्ड है जो एक ही चीज को दिखाते हैं. cool-headed, calm and patient. जो धैर्य रखने वाला हो, आराम से सोच विचार करने वाला हो, means not an aggressive person. एक जो aggressive person ना हो. मल्टी टैलेंटेड, ही हैज मैनी टैलेंट्स, उसमें बहुत सारे टैलेंट है, ये कर सकता है, वो कर सकता है, लाइक दिस वन. ओके, थिंक्स आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स. थिंक्स आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स मींस थिंक्स डिफरेंटली, डजंट थिंक लाइक अदर पीपल. दूसरों की तरह नहीं सोचता, थोड़ा अलग सोचता है, अलग सोच का मालिक है. सो एंड रैशनल थिंकर. हु रैशनल थिंकर इज ए पर्सन हु थिंक्स लॉजिकली, जो लॉजिक के बेस पे सोचता है. लॉजिक के ये हो सकता है, नहीं हो सकता है. एंड द सेम वर्ड इज pragmatic. Pragmatic is also the same word, जो who is very practical, who thinks in the practical terms. So these are a certain trustworthy. You can trust, जिसके ऊपर आप ट्रस्ट कर सकते हो, रिलाई कर सकते हो. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story, and it is related with a family member. Okay, I have come across several people in my life, and some of them are really very intelligent, wise. Some are mediocre, and others are like any other layman. So all the people have different impressions on me, but here I would like to talk about one of my family members who has indelible impression on my life, and she is none other than my elder sister. We I have grown up with her. and she has done her bachelor's in science, and she is the person who I think that is really very nice, and is uh, is a kind of blessing for me. She's the very first thing about her, that she never, I'm younger to her, but she never treats me as a brother. She always treats me as a friend. And whenever I have any problem, I discuss with her, and she always stands by me through all thick and thin. So I feel privileged to have such a sister. And she's a dynamic person. I don't know why, but from the very beginning of my life, I think that she's a person who thinks differently. She doesn't think like any other guy. She thinks differently. She finds the solutions of the problem. And that's why whenever I face any problem, there is one person who comes to my mind, and that is my elder sister. And she's very patient, she's cool headed, and she is very calm. Whenever I go to her, she listens to me very patiently, and then she asks me a few questions, and then suggests what could be done in this particular case. Several times in my academics, when I found myself stuck at a point, but she becomes my savior. She saves me from every difficult situations. So I feel really very blessed to have such a nice sister. And what sort of these things we do together? We sit together, we watch TV together, and yes, of course, we discuss our future course of action, what we should do, what we should not do, and she guides me properly. Sometimes we watch movies, motivational movies together, and I feel blessed to have such a nice elder sister. So this is what you can say. I hope that this will help you to frame your answers. You can add something more, or you can cook a different story you may talk about, but this is a general idea you can talk about. So thank you for watching this video, and give it a thumbs up if you like the content. Bye. See you later in the next video.